Hey y'all. So I'll wait for some of y'all to come on. And this is going to be a really, really quick live. So I will wait for some of y'all to come on, wait for Facebook to do its thing. It's been a minute since I've been live. And as you're coming on, let me see. Sometimes I can't see the comments, but as you're coming on, say hey, let me know you're on so I can see you. I can see, hey Janelle. Hey. So I see people coming on. Let me wave. So I will wait for some of y'all to come on. It's hot out here, y'all. I'm in Virginia and it is like hot. So hopefully y'all are staying cool. I don't know why I can't see the comments. But I'll go ahead and start because I don't want this live to be too long. If you're coming on and catching the replay, just put hashtag replay. If this is your first time seeing me, drop a 1. If you've seen me before, drop a 2. And if you're catching me live, drop live so I can know you're watching live. And I'll go ahead and I'll wait for Facebook to do its thing because sometimes I can't see the comments. I see some hearts. Thank y'all for the hearts. It's been a minute since I've been live, but I wanted to come live because since I've been live, I have new followers, new friends. Hey, Jean. And as y'all see, since quarantine, I've made over $60,000, y'all. $60,000. And this is all online. As I always, tell people, this is not me having to work for someone. This is me and my online business as far as the multiple different things that I do online. And I'm waving at some people. As y'all come on, say hey. Just scroll through my page. I post my online results all of the time. And for the last, I would say 4 months now, I've consistently, especially during quarantine really started, I think, like March, the middle of March. I've hit over $20,000. The last 30-day period, it was over $25,000, y'all. Hey, April. Hey, boo. And as I always tell y'all, I never come on to brag or boast. I come on to tell y'all that if God did it for me, he could do it for you all too. And a lot of people, I get inboxes all the time about, what is it you're doing? How are you making money online? I do multiple things online. And if you see my caption, 60K and during quarantine, you know what it takes. So are you going to do it? Now, I talk to people all the time, y'all. I get a lot of inboxes, and even doing coaching sessions, because I do one-on-one coaching sessions to help people get a strategy, get a blueprint together for their business or for what they want to accomplish online so they can start seeing the results that they want to see. So bottom line is, a lot of people that I talk to, they don't want to work a 9-to-5 or a job, whatever you refer to it as. They don't want to have to answer to a boss or an employer. They're tired of setting their alarm clocks. They're tired of, clocking in, especially quarantine is almost over, y'all. So for those who do have the privilege to work from home now, you may have to end up going back into the building. And as I always tell people, before I stopped working and became a full-time entrepreneur, my own boss, I was working from home, but I was still working for someone. I still had to get up in the morning. I still had to request days off. So even though I was working from home, I was still working for somebody. So I said that to say this: if you are at a place where you don't want to work anymore, you are going to have to get committed, get dedicated, and decide that I am going to make my online business work for me. If you already have an online business or businesses, or I'm going to take the leap of faith and I'm going to invest, because I see a lot of people making money online, and I know it's something that I can do too. So you know what it is that you have to do. Hey, Quatika. Hey, sis. You know what it is that you have to do. You just have to do it. And as I tell people all the time, I did not start out online. And that's another thing. A lot of people compare themselves to different people, or you will start something, and if you're not seeing the results that you want to see, you immediately give up. Why would you do that? And as I always explain, that's like somebody who's trying to lose, say, 20 to 30 or more pounds, 50 pounds or more. If you are starting a diet or starting a workout regimen or starting products and you're not seeing results in a week Why would you give up? If you're not seeing results in 30 days, why would you give up? You have to stay consistent. And being consistent is what got me to making $20,000 or more per month, all online. Now, I do multiple different things, and I always go over it because I know everybody don't know what I do. Some of the people that's been following me and my friends, you know. But as I tell y'all, I drop ship. That is the main thing I do. I drop ship. I sell on multiple different platforms like eBay, Mercari, Depop, other multiple different platforms that I have in my dropshipping training group, which I have a dropshipping training group that now has over 1,000. I think we're almost at 1,200 people who are dropshipping. In the dropshipping training group, I have training y'all on multiple platforms like eBay, how to do it on Facebook, how to do it on Facebook Marketplace, if you want to sell on IG, if you want to sell on other different platforms like Depop, eBay, and I teach you everything you need to know how to drop ship. And I also have multiple different vendors and wholesalers in there. And drop shipping is just a matter of you getting items like this mask, for example. You could get different items. Y'all got it all. You could get different items. I'm not an Eagles fan. My son is. Look, y'all, while I'm on live, the DHL truck is coming up. Y'all, hold on one moment. This is what I do, y'all. Don't wait for him to get out the truck. But I got multiple vendors, multiple wholesalers in the U.S. and out of the U.S. This is coming from one out of the U.S. This is why DHL. Can y'all see that? I did this live right on time. And I'm about to flip what he's about to give me. Y'all hold on one moment. Excuse me. I'm right here. I scared you. Yes. Thank you. Sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, y'all hold on. Let me get my hand sanitizer. But let me show y'all my package first. And for those, some people have already ordered some things from me. So inbox me because I might have what you, ooh, I don't want y'all to see my address. But that's what I do, y'all. I have access to multiple different vendors, multiple different wholesalers, and I get items for a discounted price. All this information is in my training. And all I do, and people that's in my drop shipping training do, is turn around, flip it. I'm putting my hand sanitizer on. All we do is turn around, flip it, and make money, y'all. So the thing is, pretty much, because I don't want this live to be long, I'm going to get my kids something to eat. If you don't want to work for a job or an employer, you're going to have to be consistent with what it is that you're doing as far as building your business, whether it's online or offline. Again, and you want to have multiple streams. Hold on, y'all. And you want to have multiple streams of income. I do drop shipping and reselling. I do Forex. Some of you have inboxed me about Forex. With Forex, you can learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market and make money that way. And they also have a referral plan where if you refer people, you get money just for simply referring people to make money. So there's like so many different ways that you can make money online. So you're just going to have to figure out what it is that you want to do, stay consistent, be serious, be dedicated, be motivated, and then you can do the same thing too. Like I said again, I'm never bragging or boasting, but I talk to people all the time, and they're like, you know, I see you making a full-time income online. I see you making so much money. What, you know, how did you do it? That's how I did it. I say all the time, there's no secret to success. There is no elevator to success. There is no easy way to success. It takes hard work and it takes dedication. And y'all can see, look, I was tired, y'all. And I cannot stress that enough. I was tired of feeling like, I really felt like I was being controlled, having to work for someone. So I got serious and I said, I am going to stay consistent until I get the results that I want. You got to figure out, and I'm not going to go into it too much because I do this in my coaching sessions, because I talk to a lot of people who want to leave their job, who want to be their own boss, and who want to make a full-time income online. You got to figure out, how much money are you trying to replace? Only you know what you're trying to replace, and it's different for everybody, because somebody may make $10 an hour, somebody may make $15 an hour, somebody may be trying to replace $30 an hour. So you got to figure out what is it you need to replace, and what is it I can do to replace this money, to get this money in. And then you stay consistent until you hit your goal. Because if you don't stay consistent, if you give up after 30 days, if you give up when you're not seeing the results you want, if you don't feel like working your business after you actually physically work your 9 to 5, then you are never going to see the results you want, and you'll continue to work for somebody else. So if you want to make a full-time income online, you got to do what it is that you have to do for you and your family. That's the same thing I did. That's the same thing that multiple other people did who make a full-time income online. Like, we didn't just wake up one day and all of a sudden we were making a full-time income to replace our income. No, what it is we stayed consistent. You're looking at me. Yeah, now I make $20,000 or more per month, but this did not happen overnight. Again, it took me 3 years to get here. 3 years. And some people want to give up in 30 days, but you don't want to work for someone else. Like, make it make sense. That doesn't make sense. You want to make a full-time income online. You want to replace your job. You don't want to work for anybody else, but you want to give up if you don't see the results you want in your business in 30 days. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So you got to be serious. You got to be intentional. You got to be dedicated, and you got to be motivated. And I'm so passionate about it, and I want to help people because, again, I know what I felt like having to work for somebody else. And again, I'm not knocking a job, but you better use your job to fund your dreams. Use your job to fund the lifestyle that you want. Use your job to get to where you want to be. Because let's be real, nobody wants to continue to work for somebody else. Not that it's a bad, I mean, if that's you, that's you. I'm talking to the people who want to be their own boss. I'm talking to the people who want to generate their income. I'm talking to the people who don't want to have to set an alarm clock. You make your own hours. I'm talking to the people, if an emergency happen with your family and you need to get up and go out of state or somewhere, that you don't have to ask for permission. Those are the people that I'm talking to. So if you are tired of that, you're going to have to figure out what it is that you want to do. You're going to have to figure out the amount of income you need to replace, and you're going to have to do it. It's just that simple. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in an ongoing cycle of being in, like a hamster wheel. That's what, and I used to hear the same thing. You're going to be on a hamster wheel, not wanting to work for someone, but you're not doing anything about it. You're not being serious about it. You're not being consistent about it. You're giving up after 30 days. So you're going to be on a hamster wheel and a cycle that's going to be never ending until you decide enough is enough. That's what I did. Enough is enough. And hey, Tasha, hey, boo, hey, Brenda, all my boss ladies are up here. You got to decide enough is enough, and you got to do what it is that you have to do for you and for your family. Like I said all the time, now my kids, like, it's a blessing, y'all. Quarantine did not affect me at all. As you see, I've made over $60,000. And again, I always stress, I'm not bragging. I'm not better than anybody. I want y'all to do what I did and even better. But I'm just telling you all, when you put yourself in that position, then you don't have to worry about, am I going to lose my job? Is my hours going to be cut? Am I going to get furloughed? Don't be that person. And you know what? I hadn't been live in a while. Y'all, my husband always called me on live. I'm about to end this live. One of the people that's she's already in my dropshipping group. She said the next time I come live, she used to always tell me, you know what? I'm ready to leave my job. I got to do what it is that I got to do or whatever. And she was dragging her feet. And now this situation has put fuel to the fire of her wanting to leave her job. But I say that to say this because she got furloughed, y'all. And luckily she, was able to get unemployment. And she said, April, you know what? Next time you go live, talk to your friends, talk to your followers, and let them know to be proactive. You got to be proactive, because you never know when you're going to be in a situation where you no longer have your job. And as I always said, that is a dangerous place, living paycheck to paycheck, meaning if something happens to your job and you lose your job, or your hours get cut, you get furloughed, you get laid off, you get fired, whatever the case may be, and you have no income. Because please know, if you do get unemployment, it is not going to be nowhere near the amount of money that you're making on your job. And the only reason why some people are blessed now to be making more, if they're still doing that, I don't know, because luckily she was blessed enough to be able to get extra because of the economy situation, because of the quarantine situation. But you don't ever want to be in a place like that, especially when you got bills, you got a family, you got kids. So I wanted to come live today to tell y'all that yes, I did make $60,000 during quarantine, because I was serious, because I was tired, because I was dedicated, and because I was motivated. My family motivated me. My kids motivated me. Me being sick and tired motivated me. And you can do the same thing too. So today you need to be proactive and do something, because you don't ever want it to be where you don't have a job or your money gets cut because you have one stream of income. But I'm about to end this live, y'all, because my husband, he's going to call me again, and I got to go do some things, and then I got to ship some, pack some packages up, and they probably won't go out tonight. I'll send them out tomorrow. But I made $60,000 during quarantine, and I'm so excited, so blessed. And so, look, I just got a payment right while I'm on the phone with y'all. And I'm so excited, so blessed, and you could do the same thing too. Again, it is not hard, y'all. The hardest part is staying consistent. The hardest part is taking action. The hardest part is getting started. That's the hardest part. Take action. Stay consistent. And I just literally got a sale from eBay because I know that notification. Take action. Stay consistent until you get the results that you want. I thought another, look, y'all, I get packages all the time. Take action and stay consistent until you get the results that you want. Do not give up on yourself or your business after 30 days, not even 60 days. I challenge you all, if you haven't started a business of your own, start one and give yourself 90 days. For those of you who already have one, I challenge you to be serious and be committed about your business for 90 days and watch the results that you get. Because you know what, I'm gonna give you a little, this is what I did. I'm gonna give you this little tip. When I got serious, y'all, because I literally used to cry when I had to clock in because I didn't want to, I really did not want to work. I hated it. I really did. So what I did was I acted as if I didn't know if I was going to have my job the next day. And that's how I hustled in my business. And that's how serious I was. So I want you all that's listening to me now and that's going to hear this live, I want you all to do the same thing. Act as if you're going to lose your job tomorrow, and that's how I want you to build your business. I promise you, if you do that for 90 days, that includes you staying consistent, you getting a strategy. If you need to get a coach, a mentor, again, I'm here. Or, if you want to write down goals and deadlines and what you need to do yourself, you do that. But act like you're going to lose your job for the next 90 days, or maybe you don't, maybe you want more money. Act like you need $10,000 and act like you need it for something important, and you stay consistent about it until you get the results you want. I promise you, if you do that for the next 90 days, you are going to see a drastic change in your financial situation, and you're going to see a drastic change in your life. And then what you do is you do that for 90 days and you repeat it. Even now, y'all, even me making $20,000 or more per month, like I said, the last 30 days I made $25,000 online. I want you to be serious about it. Even when you start hitting those goals, that's what I'm trying to say. Even when you start hitting those goals, set new goals, and that's how you scale. And see, that's how I got to the $20,000 or more per month. My first goal was to just replace my income, to make 5,000. Well, because I have a long story, but I'll start here. My first goal was to make 5,000 per month. Well, let me start here. When I first started online, because I have to understand, a lot of people don't know me and know my story. I tell it all the time. When I first started to make money online while I was still working, my goal was just to make an extra $500 to $1,000 or more online. And I put a post, like scroll through my page, I put a post about this the other day. And that was just per month. I wanted to make an extra $500 to $1,000 per month. Then once I hit that goal, then I said, okay, if I can do this in a month, let me try to hit $500 to $1,000 per week. So I set a new goal, and then I started hitting $500 to $1,000 per week. So then after I did that, I said, you know what? If I can do this, let me try to hit $500 to $1,000 per day. And those who've been following me know I have a lot of $1,000 days, meaning I'm making $1,000 or more online. Me, no boss, no job, all me. I always say I'm the boss, and that's a good thing to say. I want you all to be able to say the same thing. So then I started making $1,000 per day. So what I want you all to do is set a goal. Be consistent with your goal. Give yourself 90 days, not a week. My husband calling me again. Not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. Not 30 days, not 60 days. Give yourself 90 days. And I promise you, you're going to hit your goal or be. And then what you do is you scale and repeat and do the same thing for another 90 days. But that is it, y'all, because my husband, he's going to keep calling me. We got to get some food, figure out what we're going to get for dinner. But I love you all. I hope you all are blessed. I hope you all are safe. As I always say, y'all be a blessing to somebody, and in return, you'll definitely be blessed. Please do what I said. I promise you, if you do what I said and what I suggested, it is going to change your life. That is what I did. That is what multiple others did, and you can do the same thing too. Bye, y'all.